Hey everybody, thought I'd do a little bit of a whip and chat while I was sitting here on Sunday doing a bunch of nothing, working on my diamond painting. I did the first half, a little over half. I've already flipped it. Just thought I'd chat for a bit, get something that off my chest, I guess, because it's been an emotional weekend. I had some of all of my dad's brothers came by yesterday, and my aunts, their wives, came with them, of course, and they stopped by, and I had them go through Mama's ornaments and pick some so that they had some of those. It was nice to see them. Nice to know that they thought about me this weekend. One of my cousins graduated high school, and they came for the graduation, which, funnily enough, I was not invited to, but that's okay. I didn't expect to be. I need to stop saying that. So they stopped by. That was nice. It was a little bittersweet. Oh, but it was nice to see him. And come off of there. I gotta get a drink. Hang on a second. So I was sitting here watching a whip and chat from another creator. And she made a comment about how she only watches and supports channels of her friends and other YouTubers that support her channel. And she doesn't really watch any of the new channels, which, would be me and others. But we watch hers, so in return, we're supporting her channel by watching, giving her watch time and watching the ads that support her channel and monetize her channel. So my question would be, is that the thought behind most big channels? And by big, I'm not sure how big everybody's channel is. I know hers has, a little over 1.5K subscribers. And I like her channel, and I'll continue to watch her channel, even if she never watches mine, because she probably doesn't even know I exist. And that's okay. It's just, it kind of caught me funny that she would say how, she doesn't watch anybody but those that actually support her channel, whether it be monetarily or, friends of hers, people that she's made friends with via YouTube because they, chatted and they're via comments and during lives and all that, or however they become friends. So anyway, there's that. That's just my little question for anybody out there that might happen along this and hear it and have an answer for me. So, I don't know. But anyway, it's Sunday. It's a dreary Sunday. It's supposed to be dreary pretty much all week. It's not as dreary as I thought it would be. It's supposed to storm, I think, pretty much all week. Hope it doesn't, because Maddie does not like storms. She's currently laying on the couch, just chilling, being a Maddie dog. And we're not doing much of anything, just sitting here working on this. And my most ambitious thing for today is to get in the shower at some point, because I need to do that. Other than that, got no plans. So, anybody else got any big plans coming up? Just let me know in the comments. We got anything fun going on? I know Trapper's birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday, Trapper. He will be 5. And he's a good boy. He's a pretty dog. He's a big dog. Anybody watching anything fun on TV? I've got some shows I like to watch. I like The Rookie. I like Nathan Fillion, so if he's in it, I will watch it. So if he's in it, I will watch it. I've been watching Manifest. That's been kind of interesting. Kind of different. Started watching The Resident the other night. That's kind of intriguing at the moment. Of course, I like my murder porn. I watch a lot of that kind of stuff where your cold case files kind of shows, those kind of things. I like that kind of stuff. I do like that. I like my CSI type shows. True crime stuff. That's why I like to watch Stitcherista and Crafting Journey. I like hers because she does the trial stuff. So those are channels I like to watch. And of course, Mrs. Crochet and Coffee, because she's just hilarious. With Daisy and Killian and the children. all the things that they get up to. They are funny. So, let's see. Tell you a little bit about me. I don't know that I've told you anything about me because I don't remember, because fibrofog is a very real thing. I am 56 years old. I was married once for 10 years. Wish I'd never done it. Won't do it again. Have no inclination of ever getting married again. Yeah. I live in Sedalia, Missouri. Very smallish town. It's where the state fair is, though, every year. Oh, missed an L. I used to work in insurance. Well, I didn't sell insurance, but I started as a licensing, well, I started working in the file room. And then I worked in the mail room, and then I worked in the accounting department. It was all in the same company. Then I worked for a vet for a year. Started off as a secretary receptionist, and by the time I left, I did pretty much everything. I cleaned the kennels. I tried to asphyxiate myself a couple of times cleaning the grooming kennels, because the only way to get those clean, you had to pour bleach into the drying kennels where they peed, and you made, mushroom gas, basically. Bleach and ammonia do not mix. Chlorine gas, I guess, is what it was. Yeah, I know, Camille, I need to stop saying, So that was, I helped with surgeries. I helped the vet with pretty much everything. I was a vet tech. Then I left there and went to another insurance agency where I worked a mail desk in the licensing department. Then within a month, I was transferred to the licensing desk, and I did that for 3 years, and then I got married. And we moved out of town for a little bit until the flood of 92. Then we moved back in town. Then we moved to Oregon, lived there for 4 years, got very sick, where my kidneys tried to shut down on me. And in the process of all of that, my ex decided that he wanted to get a girlfriend, and then he wanted to get a divorce, and then he put the divorce off for a year, which made it so we got 10 years in, so I can draw on his Social Security. Hey. Then I moved back to Missouri. And then I lived in Trenton for 10 years. I may have told you all this. Then I moved back to Cassville for 4 years. 3 years? 2012, 2015. 3 years. Monette for a year, then to Sedalia. And we've been here since 2016, so 5 years. Pardon me, I am gonna smoke while I do this. Yeah. Like my apartment. I'm glad I've got a couple of good friends, really good friends. Call them sisters. I think I've told you that. So, I think I've told you all of this before. Fiber fog, very real thing. So, what else do you want to know? I wish I knew a bunch of questions that I could answer, just kind of vague ask questions that maybe I can find some. Give me just a second here. Let's see if I can find one of those. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. If I could just get it to do this. Okay, question 1. Have you ever met someone famous? Yes, I have. I have met several famous people. I have met Toby Keith. That was interesting. I was part of his fan club and got to meet him, and he was leaning on a table when it was my turn to go up and get my picture taken. And he, put his arm around me, and I thought, wow, he's really tall. Of course, me, I'm only 5 foot tall, So, lots of people are tall by comparison to me. It's just what it is. So, and I went with a friend that was also a big Toby Keith fan. And she's a lot taller than me. Like I said, lots of people are tall by comparison to me. So, he stood up when it was her turn. And, oh my gosh, I thought he was tall leaning on the table. That boy is, 6'4", 6'5"? I'm not absolutely sure how tall Toby Keith is. But he's a big boy. So, I was very short by comparison. But I've also, stopped at a convenience store to use the restroom on the way down to Table Rock Lake with my heart sister, Trina, who has passed. She was my very, very best friend. And I miss her very much. She passed a month after my daddy. So, but we were going down to see Grandma and Honey, which were her grandparents. And we stopped at a restroom. Stopped to use the restroom at this convenience store. And while she was in the restroom, I was waiting my turn. And there's this guy using the phone while I was waiting. And he keeps glancing at me nervously. Just leaning against the wall. And he keeps looking at me like I'm going to cause a scene. And I look over at him and it's like, it's okay. I know who you are. I'm not going to cause a scene. He kind of relaxes a bit and goes back to talking on the phone. By the way, he was talking to Mickey Gilley, but it was Willie Ames, who, I don't know if you know who Willie Ames is, but he was on 8 is Enough way back in the day. And had been in several other things after that, but, he lives in Kansas City, or he did. I don't know if he still does. Did a lot of things behind the scenes of the cameras. So, anyway, but I guess he thought I was just gonna freak the hell out. Because he was famous. I didn't care. I had a country singer sign the hood of my car, James House. Somebody had him sign a boot, and he's like, well, that's a first. I was like, I can top that. He goes, you really? I was like, yeah, you want to sign my car? So, he thought that was just odd that I wanted him to sign my car. So, my roommate had wrecked it, so why not? Needed to get it fixed, but I don't think I ever did. My ex cracked the block in it not long after that. So, yeah, he was kind of hard on cars. Okay, I'm sure there's some others that I can't think of anymore. If I could change one thing that happened, what would it be? Oh, but skipped one. Would I like to be famous? No. Don't really want to be famous. If I could change one thing that happened, what would it be? There's a lot of things I would change. But the biggest thing, if I could change one thing, I would change... Hang on, Mama's clock's going off. It's 2 o'clock. So, if I could change one thing that happened, I would change the night that Trina passed. I would wake up sooner. I would realize what was going on. That's what I would change. Because I know I need her. I know her son would need her. had needed her more in his life. I know she was needed in this life. But I also know things happen for a reason. And when it's our time, it's our time. And so, yeah. But that's what I would change. If I could live anywhere, where would that be? I would love to live in Scotland. I just love Scotland. I love everything about Scotland. I especially love the accents. And the men in kilts isn't, oops, it's upside down. But state-wise, I would probably live someplace in Oregon, preferably on the mountain. I like the mountain. I like the snow. So, yeah. Have I ever been in the snow? I've been in the snow lots of times. Lots and lots of times. I like the snow. Now, I admit it hurts my joints, and I probably would, I don't know, I like to watch the snow, and it's pretty to watch when you're sitting inside, or it's warm. You don't have to get out in it. You don't have to shovel it. Thank goodness I don't have to shovel it. And it's quiet. The snow makes everything quiet, it seems like. So, let's see. Who would be your ideal partner? I don't think there is one. I really don't. I really, really don't. I really don't. Nope. So, do you still have your childhood teddy bear? I do have one of them. I do. He's in storage, I think. Or he's in my deacon's bench, one of the two. How many pairs of shoes do you have? Let's see. I have my Crocs. I have 2 pairs of sneakers. Oh, 3 pairs of sneakers. And 2 pairs of cowboy boots. So, 2, 3, 5. I have 5 pairs of shoes. My favorite holiday. I don't know that I have a favorite holiday. I really don't. Yeah, the obvious one would, I guess, be Easter, since I like, I'm the crafty rabbit. You would think it would be Easter, wouldn't you? Oh, because, Easter and the Easter Bunny. So, okay. Do I like the beach, the mountain, or the city? Out of the three, I would say the mountain. What are you barking at? That would be Maddie, letting her 2 cents be known. Uh-huh. Do you mind? Do you mind? Okay. Do you like TV talent shows? Nope. Not really. I like TV cooking shows. You know, the ones where, like, MasterChef and America's Worst Cooks and those kind of things. I like those. What's my opinion on reality TV shows? Depends on which ones. Like MasterChef, I like. The cooking shows, I like. Used to watch Big Brother and Survivor. Mama loved Survivor. That was her show. Some of them are just crazy. Do you like scary movies? Depends. Sometimes I like scary movies. Some of them I like if I have somebody to watch them with, which I don't. But occasionally I will watch one, sitting here by myself, usually at night, and then I think, man, you're crazy watching this at night. Because then, you know, every little noise I'm jumping at, and then you get the bad dreams because you watched a scary movie before you went to bed, which is crazy. So there's that. Have I ever fired a real gun? No. But I did promise Daddy I would learn to shoot his gun, and I have not done that yet. And I need to do that. I need to go to a firing range and have somebody teach me how to shoot my gun. Because I have his gun. I have his service pistol from when he was a deputy. So I do need to do that. Oh, ghost placing over here. Ghost placing is when you think you have a drill on your pen and you don't. I need a drink. Hang on a second. Hang on a second, guys. Wanted to see where we were. Okay. Last film you watched. I can't remember the name of it. I watched a movie the other night, and I don't remember what it was. That should tell you how memorable it was. Do I like roller coasters? Actually, I do. You just kind of have to talk me into getting on them. Have I ever cried at a film? Yes, I have. I don't remember which one, but I have. I have cried at a movie. I get emotional at stuff every once in a while. Sometimes over stupid stuff, too. So, let's see. Who said I love you first? I don't know. That was a very long time ago, and like I've said before, in my case, love was not only blind, but deaf, dumb, and stupid. And once I was away from him, I realized I didn't really even love him. But I wanted to be married. I wanted to be a wife. I wanted to be a mom. And nobody else was asking me. So, there you go. I settled. I settled big time. So, yeah. Weird habit of each other. That's boyfriend, girlfriend. No, we don't need to do that part. What is my favorite restaurant? What's my favorite restaurant? It's a good question. I don't go out very much. I would have to say right now it'd be Five Guys. They make really good burgers. Really, really, really good burgers. And their fries are really, really good. So, what pisses me off? Putting words in my mouth. That will make me mad really fast. I don't like it when you take something I said and spin it around and say I said something I did not say. Oh, that makes me mad. That will make me livid. And I've got a pretty short fuse, but it takes a whole heck of a lot to get it lit. But once it's lit, it's done. They ain't no unlighting it once it's lit. So, yeah. There's been a few friendships that have been pretty much undone over that. So, what is my best friend's name? Well, right now it would be split between Jan, Kate, and Camille. Split pretty even. Those are my heart sisters. And I would do anything for all three of them. Yep. So, yep, that would be them. How long do I need in the morning to get ready? Well, it depends. If I wake up on my own to the alarm clock, then I need at least an hour and a half to get my joints moving and to wake up and to stop the major twitching. and or at least get it under control to some degree. Because, yeah, the twitching in the morning. Maddie, hush. Yeah, the twitching is really bad in the mornings. And sometimes at night. I think we may have figured out which one does it. And it's bad at night, it's bad in the morning, so it's probably the one that I take at night to help with my sleeping. So, oh, that guy's too little. So, now, if I oversleep, which I've done, I can get moving pretty fast. I can throw on my clothes and grab the dog leash and run out the door and take my pills in the car and get and go. Granted, Maddie has to go with us wherever we're going, but yeah. So if I've got to go and I'm running late, I can do it. My body don't like it, but I can do it. So it's not fun, but I can do it. What's my favorite type of junk food? Oh goodness, what's my favorite type of junk food? Don't know. Maybe it depends on my mood. I guess I go through stages. So right now I'd say it's peanut butter M&Ms. That would be for today, which is May 16th. That would be my favorite junk food. What was my first job? My first job ever was a car hop at the Sonic in Cassville, Missouri. Nope, strike that. My first job was working for the Youth Conservation Corps, which was known as the YCC. One summer, we worked at Roaring River down in southwest Missouri. And we did all sorts of stuff. We built a rock wall, rebuilt a rock wall by where the old swimming pool used to be. We cleared trails. We built a bridge. We did all sorts of stuff. So that was my first job. Then I worked at Sonic. If I'm going to Starbucks, what will I order? I don't know, because I don't go to Starbucks very often. I don't even know. Oh, brother and sister questions. No, we're going to skip those because I don't get along with my siblings. Okay, what did I call my grandparents? I called my grandparents Grandma and Grandpa. You know, they were known by, in groups of Grandma and Grandpa Maine, Grandma and Grandpa Johnson, even though they were always divorced, and Grandma Johnson remarried, but she was always Grandma Johnson. Even though her last name was Ryan, we still called her Grandma Johnson. And Grandpa Johnson lived with a woman whose name was Chris. So it was Grandpa Johnson and Grandma Chris. And Grandpa King was married to Grandma Doris. So yeah, it was weird. There was a lot of grandparents. And yeah, then there was Grandpa Garland and Grandma Avis, who were my Aunt Perk's parents. And Aunt Perk was Mama's best friend. They were not actually related. With, you know, like a heart sister thing. So, yeah, that was kind of interesting. So, here's a question for y'all. Have y'all heard of a thing called pearl tea? And if you have, explain what it is. That's your question for, you know, explain that in the description. And in the next video, if I remember, I will explain what pearl tea is. So, well, this is a little over 45 minutes long, so I am going to end it here with that question, and I will talk at you all later. Y'all have a good day, and I will try to remember where I left off the questions that I'm asking myself. And maybe get even a little more diamond painting done. So, y'all have a good day. Have a good week. We'll talk at you later. Have fun. Bye.